Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Sincere and today we're going to be talking about 6 ways authors can earn money or earn an income or increase their sources of income. So let's get into it. Number one on the list, we have brand sponsorship. When I say brand sponsorship, I don't mean a brand reaching out to you and telling you to advertise a product on your page. What I mean is by brand sponsorship as an author is, let's say you are writing a book about a character and you have a character, maybe one of the characters in your book is a model, or one of the characters in your book is a photographer. You can reach out to Canon, you can reach out to maybe a camera brand and be like, oh please, I have a character in my book that is a photographer. I'd like to work with you to promote your camera or promote your products in my book. Let's say Canon reach back to you. You ensure that when you are writing your book, the camera your photographer has is Canon. You talk about how good the camera makes the product, makes the result of his work, how the camera helps to uplift his work. Like, give the camera good grace in your book, praise it in your book, give some little details in your book, so people that read your book will actually maybe be like, wow, this exact camera this person is talking about, what is it about? You can reach out to like check out the camera. This is a way that you can influence or become a brand influencer for some brands as an author. Movie producers do this thing whereby maybe they reach out to a brand and be like, oh, we are creating, or we have a script about somebody. Maybe she owns a shop, maybe she owns like a jewelry shop, or she owns a fashion store. They reach out to a fashion brand or a fashion store, collaborate with them, and then they use the fashion store in their video. They make sure that they show, like, you see pictures of the name of the fashion store. And or if you watch Korean movies very well, you notice that Kopiko does a lot of ad with Korean dramas, where when the person is feeling so down, feeling so tired, the person is just going to go and take a Kopiko sweet and be like, oh, I feel so refreshed, I feel so good now, something like that. So this is how you can become a brand influencer for brands as an author. You have a character that has a particular job description, and the person needs to use a particular product regularly in your book. You reach out to the brand that has this product, explain to them how you are going to include this product into your book, how you're going to increase the reach of this product by talking about the product, uplifting the product in your book, and getting people that are reading, or your readers, to actually want to know what the product is about. So when you are a partner with a brand as an author, you don't just say, oh, my male lead is a photographer, he uses Canon, and you drop it. No, you go, he uses Canon, this, he bought this instead of this because of this. You give like features. You don't make it seem like, oh, you're selling the brand, but at the same time you make it engaging for people that are reading to like want to check out this product. So that's one way you can earn income as an author, by being a brand influencer for brands with characters in your book. Let's go to number two. Number two on the list, we have author influencing. This is mostly for people, I feel, people that do like physical copies or hard copies can also do author influencing, but mostly I think this is much more lucrative for people that write on platforms. Let's say you write on a lot of app platforms you can write on as an author and earn a living. If you want me to talk more about that, I can, and if you want me to like get somebody else to give you more information about that, I can bring in a friend that is a full-time writer. She writes on all this app, and this is like the full-time job. So there are apps like Webnovel where you write. There's app like Pocket app. There are app like Good Novels. There's Inkit. Wattpad actually has a paid version. These are apps where you write books and people read and they pay. Webnovel, I think you buy coins and then you use certain coins to open certain chapters, and the writers are paid according to how many paid people read their books. So let's say you write on this app, you write on Webnovel, or you write on Good Novel, or you write on Wattpad, and your book has a lot of views. I'm sorry, I'm on my pen. I'm shaking some things as I'm writing. Before we digress, your book has a lot of views. Let's say you have like 1 million, 2 million, 3 million views in your book. You can reach out to authors with little views on the same app, or even on another app, or like writers with that has books that have low views, and be like, oh, I can add a link to read your book on my page, or I can add a link to purchase your book on my page, and then because I have a lot of views, lots more people are going to see it and they can actually reach out to read your book, or actually reach out to like purchase your book. So when you talk to these people, maybe you write, you are writing a chapter. At the end of the chapter, you'll be like, oh, you can also check out so by so person. And then some people that are read to that extent, some of them can actually check out the book because you're recommending it. Some of them can actually click that link you're adding because you're the one recommending it. The link can work. Doing this kind of thing can work very well for you if maybe you are like writing on Wattpad and you're not paid, because getting into the paid version of Wattpad is not so easy. So let's say you're writing on Wattpad for free, you have followers, you have people that are following you, you can add a link there and people will read it. My friend, when she was writing, because okay, I work with her too, I talk to her and all. When she was writing on Wattpad for free, I was like, okay, write a part 2 of this book, put it on Seller, add the link there. So we're like, the part 1 had a lot of views, so almost at the end, wrote about the part 2, added the link, and people were clicking, people were like asking her, okay, how can I do this, how can I do that? See that people actually see this thing. So this is a way you can earn money. At the end of maybe a chapter or something, add the link to buy another person's book, or maybe just recommend the person's book with the name and be like, oh, check out so person and so place, and you move past the chapter and you're going to continue writing your book. This is a way you can earn. Maybe depending on your agreement with the person, you can do that in like 4 or 5 chapters of your book, or maybe 2 chapters, or maybe 1 chapter, depending on your agreement and how much they agree to pay. So this is another way that you can earn as a writer, author influencing. Let's go to number 3. At 3, we have paid coaching and counseling. As you know, this, like everybody, people want to get a skill, people want to learn, but maybe they don't even know how to start, they don't know how to go about writing. Even if they know how to write, they don't know the apps to write on, they do not know how to upload their books and get paid. I have, like I said before, I have a friend that does the writing. And it's not easy, it's not simple. Okay, so let's say you want to get a contract from Good Novel, you have to know how to check out Good Novel, understand the fact that there are certain type of title you use and they won't accept that book because this title doesn't work for their readers. So you have to change up the title, you have to change up your synopsis, you have to write about 5,000 words and make it good for them to accept and all. So there was a contract my friend was working on, and then she put in the name and they rejected that book. Or there are 2 type of contract. There's like non-exclusive and exclusive contract. If I start talking, I have to go deep into this. So when she put in the payment for exclusive and non-exclusive contracts are quite different. So when she put in this book, she got a non-exclusive contract and she was like, oh, this payment is a one-time thing, it's not that big, let me try something else and know if I'll get an exclusive. If not, I'll just go for the non-exclusive. And then she switched up the name of the title of the book, and boom, she got a exclusive contract. That is like the deals and the payment is more better. So you don't know how to do these things. Some people know how to write, but they don't know how to get to this app and get paid. Some people don't even know the apps to go to and get paid. So if you have this information, you can actually start teaching people like a paid coaching class, or a paid counseling class, or host a paid master class, and people get to pay, you get to share your knowledge, and this is another way you are earning while still writing your book and getting paid. Let's go to number 4. On number 4, we have affiliate marketing. So affiliate marketing is like, let's say you write for a brand, you write for Web Novel, you write for Good Novel, you write for Wattpad. As I said before, most of the times this works better for people that write on digital platform, but people that write on physical books can also get this done. But digital platform, they can be able to get this deal even in the midst of writing their book, because they can always go and edit, they can always go and add. But a physical book has to get this deal before the book is printed out. Because let's say affiliate marketing, let's say you're writing for apps, you can reach out to the app and be like, oh, my book usually gets a certain amount of views. I also have people that outside this app that will also like to read the book, though they may read better if they have like a discount code to register, if they have this, if they have that. These apps can be like, oh, okay, we want to partner with you to promote both your book and promote the app. So you can be like, read my book on so on Web Novel, use the code 20 days to register and get so amount discounts when you buy your first coin. You can be like, read my book on Good Novel, use so amount to register and get this when you buy your first set of coin. All this and that, you are working with this app, you're promoting your book, but at the same time they are paying you to promote the brand or the app. Let's say you have a physical book and you are working with Bella Books. You can be like, okay, buy my books, and you can buy so amount of books. At the end of your book, you can be like, buy books on Bella Books websites using code 20C, and get 5% discount on all your book purchase. You're already talking to book lovers. So if they say that, oh, they get something from this book, or they get something when they use this code to buy books, they may be prompted to go and buy books from this particular person that's already giving them a discount. So that's how this partnership can work. And the way that Bella, the profit, or the way that Bella book is being advertised is through your book. So they're going to pay you. So that's another way you can earn as an author or a writer through affiliate marketing. The affiliate marketing is not just for other people that also write, people that also authors can also earn from affiliate marketing. So let's go to number 5. Number 5, we have courses. You're already a writer, so writing a course is not going to be hard for you. So that is where you just write a one-off ebook, or you can do a video, one-off video, and upload on your site where people can learn how to be a writer, people can learn how to use different apps to upload their books, or people can learn how to make money as a writer, or how to publish their first book, self-publish a book. So these are some of the ways you can earn by just writing courses. Like, I think the easiest way, and people know. But for you to earn income from writing course, you have two things. One, maybe you already have a platform where you have people, even no matter how small, where you already have people that know that, oh, you are a writer, you're a successful writer, and you can build an audience. You have an audience that are willing to buy. Or 2, you're ready to go deep into advertising. When you bring out your book, you go into running ads and building awareness with things that show that you are a successful writer. These are reviews, this can be your dashboard, this can be books with your name printed on them, anything. So this is another way you can earn income. So for the last but not the least, ghostwriting. Already everybody that is a writer is aware of ghostwriting, where you write for somebody and your name is not on it. So this is a way you can earn. People actually earn quite a lot of money. I see like payment from 200,000, 300,000, 400,000, 500,000, depending on the person you're writing for, the length of the book, the quality of the book, your involvement in the book. Some people want you to craft the story and still write. Some people are going to give you the story plots, everything, the development and everything they want in the book. They just need somebody to write it for them. So it depends on these things, can also decide and also the level of writing, the level you're at is going to decide how much you're going to charge. Because if somebody is coming to Chimamanda to ghostwrite a book for them, they won't pay Chimamanda the same amount they will pay a writer they meet on Instagram. It doesn't work that way. So these things determine how much you earn as a ghostwriter for a book. So you know that when you ghostwrite, your name is not there, so you're just giving all credit to the person that's going to pay you, and it's a one-time payment. So let's say you get paid for 100,000 and then the book does so well that at the end of the day the revenue is like 1 million. It's not your business, it's not your book. You have signed off anything that has to do with the book. So that's what ghostwriting is about. But at the same time, if you need fast cash, this is a way to earn money. You don't have to be concerned about the distribution. You're not concerned about the printing. You're not concerned about the adverts or the awareness to boost the book. You just write the book and you go your way. If the book does well, that's your luck. If the book does bad, it's not your business. You're really taking your money. So this is a way to earn money as an author. Come to the end of this, and I hope you pick a thing or two, and do let me know any other topic you want me to talk about. We're going to be talking about a lot of things creative, making income on this channel. I want to start sharing my knowledge with you. I'm a social media manager, content writer, community manager, and a community engager, and I've made quite a lot of money. I've made quite a sustainable amount of money from working in the online industry, and I know people that also work there and how they work there and how they earn their money. So I want to start sharing this knowledge with you, and I hope you hit the subscribe button and don't forget to share, and stay tuned for the next video.